As a youth, it seemed that you were well grounded. As the youngest in the family, I assumed that a lot of discipline was instilled early. You seem focused and to be a responsible young man. And I think because of that, Coach Clyde Hart gave you a scholarship to attend Baylor University. It is said that he admired your maturity level and thought that you would offer good leadership to the team. How was your transition from high school to college?
It was eye-opening because, as I said to you before, Greg, I had never really trained. I mean, my high school track coach would come out like a week before the first track meet of the season and say, "Okay, who's running track?" and then we would start practicing. So, I had never gotten into any sort of off-season training program or any of that. So when I got to Baylor and the training was like, my body was not ready for that sort of training at all. I mean, it was rough, man, the first few weeks, but I could tell that this is where I needed to be. This is what I needed to be doing, and that it was going to make me better. And so it was a little rough at the beginning, but in my first year, I mean, I made huge improvements, and I mean, it was dramatic, and it was exactly what my high school coach had said to me and to all of these coaches that, hey, your potential, because I was running fast in high school with no training. I had never trained. So when I got to Baylor, I started to realize that potential very, very quickly. And it was dramatic. It was a dramatic change. But it felt like exactly what I needed. And I was very fortunate, Greg, that it happened at that time.
Yes.
So because it was a really good time for me, to then get into, okay, now it's time for serious training. And now it's time for me to start, feeling the pressure of, okay, I have this potential. But now I have to try to realize this potential by putting in the work and learning how to compete, how to perform at a high level and deliver great performances against some of the best in the world. I was mature enough as an individual at that point to be able to balance that pressure, to be able to embrace that pressure, and be able to use it to be better and to get what I really want. And I was mature enough to know what I want.